Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Among the Stars Celebrity Perfume Reviews. Today I am reviewing J by Jennifer Aniston. This is a brand new fragrance that was just announced on Monday or Sunday? Sunday or Monday. It wasn't even really announced as much as it kind of was just released to Kohl's, and then the encyclopedia websites kind of caught up with it. When I posted it on my Twitter and my Instagram, I had a lot of you guys wondering if it was real, if it was fake. It was just one of my edits I had done. I do assure you it is real. I did not make this fragrance, but my local Kohl's had it in stock today. It must have came in their truck or something, so I picked it up today. And I kind of blind bought it because I didn't have a tester of it. And when I bought it, I was kind of thinking it was going to be a lot like her original one called Jennifer Aniston. And I'm not a huge fan of this one. So I thought it was going to be very similar to it because the notes, or not really, the notes didn't sound similar, but the description sounded very similar. So I thought maybe it was just a compilation of notes that would make it a little bit different. Because this one is described as a beachy, summery scent. And so is the new one. But the new one has a little more depth to its description than the first one did. So anyway, let's just kind of dive right into it. This time we have J, well, it's over here, J by Jennifer Aniston written across the front. And that J is actually the beginning of her signature. And then we have this lovely picture of her and her stunning eyes. And then on the bottom it says Eau de Parfum Natural Spray 2.9 fluid ounces, 85 ml. On the back we have the bottle with the J by Jennifer Aniston, which this is the same kind of rock design as it was on the back of her original fragrance. If you can see down here, it's kind of really rocky, and it looks kind of like they just zoomed in on it for this one. It is a blue and white ombre box. The top is white with the bottom being a very dark blue. On the bottom you have all the information of the fragrances. It does appear that this one, her first one was made through Fan Fragrance Group. This one is made through Elizabeth Arden. So, different company that made it this time. The bottle is the same bottle that we had seen before, except for it is a very light blue color. The first one was this clear one, like this, and then now we have this very dark blue one, which, if I had something white to hold this up to, it would be, there we go. It gives you guys a better description of how blue this really is. It is actually a very beautiful bottle in person, so there is that. But the notes of this fragrance are, top notes are bergamot, white lily, and a salty marine accord, with middle notes of magnolia petals, freesia, jasmine sambac, or Arabian jasmine, depending on where you want to pull that from, sandalwood, Tahitian vanilla, bourbon, and musk. So when I read the notes of this, I got super excited very quickly because bourbon is not something you see in a fragrance a lot. And with all the other notes in it, it kind of made me slightly excited for it, but I was also kind of thinking it was going to be maybe like a more vanilla-y, alcohol-y version of the first one. And I will tell you right now, these two cannot compare in any essence. I wouldn't even put these in the same realm thinking that one is a flanker of the other, because they do not smell anything alike. Comparing these two would be, if you were to do it, it would be almost like comparing Wonderstruck by Taylor Swift to Taylor by Taylor. Two completely different scents with no similarities at all. I will tell you though, I am in love with this fragrance. I was kind of putting it down a little bit, but also kind of excited for it. And when I bought it and smelled it and knew how well it smelled, it just added to the amazingness of it. So, the top of this, when you first spray it, it's got that bergamot and the white lily, or the water lily, and they kind of come together very quickly and fade into that middle note very fast. And the middle notes, like again, are the magnolia petals, the freesia, and the jasmine sambac. I think the jasmine, like, you can kind of point out some notes in the middle and the heart, or the top and the heart. The jasmine sandback you can smell from the beginning. The salty marine accord adds this very fresh, salty opening to the scent. But the top and the heart are very short-lived. Not to make the fragrance sound short-lived, because it's not. It does last quite a long time. I have been wearing this since I bought it earlier this morning, and it has lasted me all day. I can still smell it on me. But once we get into that base, this is one of the first fragrances I've ever smelled that you can pinpoint every single note in the base. You can smell the sandalwood, you can smell the Tahitian vanilla, you can smell that bourbon, and you can smell the musk. But they all are very well blended together to create something that is magnificent. This, as soon as it dries down, that Tahitian vanilla and the bourbon are very, very strong in that base. It does create a very bourbon scent, but it's a very mature, a very vanilla scent, but the bourbon adds to it quite well, almost making it smell like a vanilla alcohol drink. It doesn't have that deep, alcohol-y, bad perfume smell to it. It is very light and fluffy and airy and mature, but not overly mature, something like, you know, your grandmother would wear. I think this would appeal to all audiences. But this scent is a very, very nice vanilla scent. It's something different than I've smelled most vanilla scents. It is an amazing scent, and I love it for the fact of it is a different kind of vanilla. I think it's that bourbon and the sandalwood kind of bouncing off each other, because it adds that deep woody texture, but the bourbon kind of gives it this rich alcohol scent, with the vanilla kind of flattening them both out and being the standout note of the base. This scent is perfect for the daytime, perfect for summer. It's very summer vanilla. That's a very good way to put it, because you kind of have that saltiness to it. That kind of makes it different. I mean, it's really, really hard to tell you how different this scent is. It's not something you're going to smell right away. I would suggest you to let it dry down before you make your determination on this, because it's not something that's going to be, oh my god, that scent is amazing, because when I first sprayed it, I was very let down. I thought, I was like, you know, this is just a very cheap knockoff scent, but she regained herself with her second fragrance. I mean, this is something completely different. I mean, this is almost something she should have released first, and I felt like it would have launched her perfume career. Granted, it has been almost 4 years since she released Jennifer Aniston, the original perfume, but it's just a very different vanilla scent. If you like vanilla scents, I suggest you to go test this out. It will be at your local Kohl's very soon, I promise you that. And if you can't get it from your Kohl's and you know you like vanilla scents, this was something I would suggest to blind buy. I know it's on Kohls.com right now. The 50 mil, it's 100 mil, a 50 mil, or 100 mil, a 30 mil, and a roller ball. I'm not sure exact pricings on all of that. I did get the 85 mil, not 100 mil. I did get the 85 mil just because I wanted the biggest size, and now I have all 3 sizes of Jennifer Aniston's bottles, because this is a 2.9, and then I have the 1.7, and then I have a 1. And I had gotten the 1 ounce in a gift set a long time ago, and then I bought the 1.7 in the original box just because I wanted it to do the little wave thing that it did. The new one doesn't do this. The new one is just an open from the top, and then it's got this really nice plastic sleeve on the inside that holds the bottle. I mean, it just kind of sits in the plastic like this. But it is a very, very great, I'm going to reiterate this, it's a very great vanilla scent. I love, love, love how vanilla in summer this scent is. By far my favorite Jennifer Aniston fragrance out of the 2. The first one wasn't terrible, but it wasn't something I would wear on a daily basis. Something tells me I'm going to be wearing this one quite a lot this summer, just because it's that very nice light vanilla scent. It's kind of very carefree. doesn't have to work too hard to be what it is. And I think it's something that, you know, a perfume that if you are a mom and your daughter wants to, you know, wear your perfume once in a while, this is something that you guys could share and you both would quite enjoy, in my opinion. So, thanks for guys watching. Like always, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Twitter is A2S Perfume, Instagram Among the Stars Perfume. Links are in the description below. I have very, 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 very big plans for videos in the upcoming. Stuff I'm not going to talk about, but it's stuff that you guys will be very happy with, I promise. Very big plans, things I'm very excited about. And like always, guys, have a great day. Bye.